Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 9 of Civilization 6 as Sumeria. We did actually make friends with Rome in the last video because I literally want them to leave me alone long enough in the hope that I can grab a city over here and get this niter. I want to be on this spot so I can be next to the water and the... yeah, we are getting attacked over there. I want to be next to the lake for the fresh water and near the mountain and the wheat, as well as being able to get the niter. If we can get musketmen, then we'll actually have an advantage against those legions because they are a bit of a pain. This guy's probably done for, but I'm going to try and get him away if I can. Now, which one are you? You are the one that triple strength spread, so we need to get you over there. You are just going to go for sleep for now, because I don't really have a job for you. Hopefully Rome will weaken that off, and then I can move in and ninja it. We've got one turn left on the settler. Frederick, you want to give me gold, 2 luxuries for 3 luxuries. No, do you know what? I'll say yes because I think it'll work out in our favour. Let's keep him happy. Let's not get him upset until we need to get him upset. Those legions were strong enough to clear that camp. I was worried that they might be. A little bit of a shame. But that's not the end of the world, as I'm knocking my monitor over the place there and rearranging the desk slightly. So that was a little bit annoying, but fine, it is what it is. So what do we want to build over here now? We would like to get the university. We do need an encampment as well. But I'm going to get a industrial zone, because I want to be in a position to get the Ruhr Valley. So we're going to go ahead and build it over here. We'll probably get the encampment on this city being closer to Rome. It might be a slightly more useful one for that. Not liking all these barbarians everywhere. One thing that I did want to do and I forgot was I did say I wanted to get a builder because I wanted to get a couple more farms. So what we're going to do over here is not have the apostle selected. We are going to buy a... can't get the builder here anyway because the apostles in there, so we'll leave that. But I want to buy a builder. We'll get these 2 farms, and then the builder can then be useful for getting the niter. So we have our settler. He's going to want to get over there as quickly as possible. I don't think he'll need an escort because I don't think that Rome will declare just to try and get rid of a settler. I don't think the AI does that. I mean, as a player, certainly you see a settler coming towards you and you think to yourself, I could get a free settler here and stop an AI from expanding. So sometimes it's very, very tempting to declare a war just to get rid of a settler. But
I think the human race made a big mistake at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution.
Right, okay, so we've got that done now. Let's get you back home to... Doesn't really matter, let's just get you out of the way, really. That's probably where we met Germany from. They've got a scout around. This scout actually gets a promotion. Let's go ahead and give you Gorilla. So that gives you some health back. I think if we just embark... Because I don't think the barbarians can embark. So we can just embark on the next turn and get away like that. We can go for metal casting. Get bombards. And that'll be useful against Rome. Just need to try and get over there with that settler. Hopefully we can manage it. We're not bothered about you. Are there any other barbarian camps that we could deal with? I mean, we still get our bonus of our goodie hut, so it's worth having a look around. But I can't see any at the moment, so I will try and bring this guy back just so that we've got some protection. And what we might have to do when we do go to war with Rome is literally declare war and just sit on the defensive for a while and... try to just pick off their units, because they do have quite a lot of legions around, and we do need to sort of get them all cleared out. So, yeah, that barbarian wasn't able to finish us off there. Yeah, we can't kill you, so I'll just get in the water. We should be safe. Choosing a production over here. So we finished the industrial zone. So getting the workshop makes a lot of sense. Getting the walls makes a lot of sense, actually. For 6 turns, I think we'll go for the walls. Hopefully Rome aren't going to be sitting on the tile that I want to grab. Geneva pumping out a few more units. I do need to keep my eye on the suzerains. Leventa now belongs to Rome as well. So yeah, we really do need to sort of grab a few of these suzerains and get them on our side. Let's get you to there. If we can get on that tile on the next turn, then we are potentially golden. Let's see if we can get down to a safer area. Maybe if we can get down to America's capital. You just sit around here and go to sleep. We'll save you for a time where we might need you. Unit needs orders. I guess you're just going to kind of sit around and do nothing until we need you. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, this is a lot of legions that Rome has here. So he's got at least 5 there. We know there's a couple down here somewhere. Now, of course, if we do manage to drop a city here... Now, we can't do it on this turn, unfortunately, because of the flipping movement rules. But the next turn, we should be able to get that. So let's try and move you down and move you towards Washington. Somebody has built a wonder. I'd love to know what it is. Chichen Itza, okay. So, can we grab this city? And the border push is going to sort of squeeze some of Rome's units out, which will be nice. But yeah, we need to try and get as many city-states on board as possible. So, let's go and settle here. That's going to upset Rome, and we'll apologise kindly if it does. We're going to choose production. The first thing we want is ancient walls. Before we do anything else, we want walls. You should hopefully now be able to purchase a builder. You can. Can't do anything on this turn. Oh, we run right into a barbarian camp. Well, let's go over here then. So we'll get those farms up first. So yeah, that's probably going to upset Rome. We'll apologise if it does. There are no barbarians close to my home. Oh, I apologise. But we still have that declaration of friendship. Now he's building catapults. So what we also want to do is... what we also want to try and do is get some units over here to defend this city. So I'm definitely going to go and get at least 1 crossbowman over here. Choose a new research. Ballistics. We get our crossbows upgraded to field cannons. We've got all of our problems sorted. So we're going to need a lot of money. We're going to need... Oh, damn that barbarian camp. I just literally walked right back into it. Let's just fortify up and then hopefully Spain might deal with it. So we've got our builder. So we want a farm here. What have we got? 5 charges. So farm. Niter, farm. And then probably lumber mill or something like that. So we need to get a fair bit of production in this city. And the good thing is, our city's actually in range of their encampment. So anything they spawn on that tile, we can just shoot at it from here, which is really nice. We have finished that other crossbowman. What would I like to get? Well, we do want an encampment, so let's go ahead and start working on that right now. We'd lose 1 production if we did it here. And this city doesn't have a lot of production. Do you know what? I'm going to buy this tile. That'll force Rome out. We can build the encampment there. And that's a good in-between spot between the 2 cities. That's also now sort of pushed Rome's units out. It's giving them a bit of a choke point. Get rid of that marker now. We don't need it. So you're going to go there and get... well, not on this turn. But on the next turn. So we've got another crossbowman. You can come down there and sit on that Zugrat. So we're getting a bit of a defensive force. Yeah, I really don't care. Yeah, that was a point actually. He's just reminding me. One thing that I wanted to check is, are there any city-state quests that I could do? Because we are limited on the speed that we're gaining suzerains, and I do, well, envoys, and I do want to become the suzerain of quite a few city-states. Knowledge of banking has advanced considerably. So none of these are really all that useful to me. Yes, so, city-states. We've met 3. What quests do you have? Trigger the Eureka moment for square rigging. Send a trade route to Geneva. And there isn't one for Seoul. Well, we can easily send a trade route to Geneva. Do you have enough money to buy a trader? Yes. So we'll send that to Geneva. You've built another crossbowman, which is fine. Still a lot of stuff that I'd like to get. Now the Caravel's the melee one, isn't it? I think I want to get a quadrireme. They're quite cheap, and we can always go and... oh, there's a barbarian camp down there. We can always go and sort of pelt units close to the water. We'll need one for later. We can use it for exploring. Now that you can move down here now, because we can see we've got another camp over there that we'd like to try and clear. Choose a production. We could go and get the workshop. How long would the campus take? 22 turns. I think I'm going to work on that campus first, and then we can go and drop the great scientist as quickly as possible. Get the most out of him. You're going to build a farm there. It's not going to immediately solve our housing problem. You can just sit in the city, I suppose. It's the safest spot for you. Unit needing orders. You might as well start to head down towards the front. And on to the next turn. Now working into diplomatic service. And after that we might have to sort of beeline towards getting housing. So one thing I did forget to check is how we do trigger the square rigging jobby. Let's have a quick look on that one. Square rigging is up here somewhere. Gone past it. Square rigging. Kill a unit with a musketman. Well, we need the niter before we can do that. And then we also need the encampment. But we should be able to do it. So yeah, let's get you down here. We definitely want to get the niter first. Although we might be able to do the upgrade. We'll have a look. If we can just do the upgrade, we can maybe find a barbarian that we can kill. But we can definitely go ahead and send you to Geneva. I like how it actually says there that they have a quest. That's quite cool. So that'll complete the quest with them. That upsets Germany, but we really don't care. So how many does that give us? So we are Geneva's suzerain now. We still need to take Leventa off Rome if we can, although I don't think they have that many units, so I can't really see. Can't really tell what's going on with them. We do have walls over here anyway, so we can actually just sort of keep our city safe. But yeah, we need to get these walls as soon as possible, hopefully before Rome declares. We do still have that declaration of friendship, so we are good for a little while. So, unit needing orders. You're going to keep coming over here because we've spotted a barbarian camp. There's also more niter there as well. But again, to settle either of those, we'd have to be right on the other side of the map, which is a real pain. So, we continue on. Building up crossbows. So if these crossbows become field guns, then Rome doesn't stand a chance. They're still pumping out legions. Look, there's a huge number of legions coming out of Rome right now. So much so, I actually want to get some more of these crossbows brought forwards, just so that we can deal with them. Because it's Rome are definitely building aggressively, and I can't allow that to continue. You're going to get the niter. Gives us a boost to rifling anyway, and then we want to get the wheat. We could even go and get the fish. So we want to get the fish, we want to get the wheat. 18 turns until we get the encampment. And yeah, just try and save up some gold at the moment. Because we will want to try and put out a fair few riflemen. I guess we can sort of move you back here. I don't want them too far forwards. That's the only thing. I don't want them to just get instantly mobbed. Let's go over there and get the wheat farm. Could probably do with another builder, actually. That has just knocked an awful lot of build time off the walls. Again, there's another legion. It's like how Rome's just got so many units. He's literally buying one every turn. So I'm gonna try and go with having better units than him, but we need to get musketmen, and ideally we need to get the field cannons as well. So let's keep working our way over here. We do still have that declaration of friendship, so I'm hoping that he's not going to attack straight away. And we do know that the AI is generally pretty bad at combat, so we might be able to deal with. There's our quadrireme over there. Not too sure that we need another one right now. A shipyard would be useful. Is there anything else that we prefer to build? It's recommending a caravel. Not entirely certain that we need one. I guess having one isn't a terrible idea though, and the city's not doing an awful lot else. So let's go and do a little bit of exploring with this quadrireme. Might find some Roman units we can deal with. You can just go on to alert. Still got some problems with the housing. So you've got a builder left. I think we might go and get the fish, because you do get extra housing for fishing boats. So we want to try and clear this camp out. We are at full health, which is a good thing. Germany scouts still moving around. There's another legion. We might even want to get a military engineer and consider getting a fort or two. Let's go over here and get the fish. We need more housing. This is always going to be a problem. It says you've just completed the industrial zone. I'm not entirely certain that that is true. I do want the university and I want the workshop. Let's go for the workshop first. Production is always good. That's it. We did just build that because we want to get Ruhr Valley. In fact, can we build Ruhr Valley? Oh, it requires the factory. Okay, well, we're working on the factory. That's fine then. So let's keep looking around with you. Get ourselves over here. And what have we got? Well, it'll be a victory still, so let's go and try and wipe it out if we can. On to the next turn. Now, leave me alone, Rome. What are you planning to do with all of these legions and catapults? 2 turns until we get the walls over here. Sooner the better. Keep looking around with you. Just try and uncover as much as possible. There's another legion up there. I guess we just keep sort of throwing ourselves in here. I don't think that scout can finish you off or even reach you on the next turn, so that should be you done for. It's just a waiting game at the moment. It's like, what's going to happen first? Am I actually going to get the buildings and resources that I need to upgrade my units, or is Rome just going to pull the trigger?
Let's get on our knees and pray.
Well, there's ballistics.
I don't know to whom.
Well, let's check a few things. First of all, can we upgrade already? Yes, we can. So let's start upgrading units. We're out of gold now. We should also, I mean, you only need 1 resource to upgrade. You just need 2 to build. So we don't actually need the encampment to upgrade our existing units. But we'll need the encampment to build more. But I want to upgrade these guys as well. So we've got new tech. I guess getting the better walls wouldn't be a bad idea. Certainly with the threat that Rome is posing. So now we can start working on things like the granary and monument over here. We've got the walls. And I guess we just keep going around here. We've found a German apostle. And yeah, he was trying to sneak into it. I think he actually did attack, because they both seem to be on lower health, but he didn't clear it. And we've got ourselves 60 faith. Got 40 gold as well. I'd have... I'm a little bit tired of the faith. I mean, I've got a lot of faith. The only thing I can really do is build armies of apostles. Go and try and spread to somebody else. We could potentially try and get a religious victory. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just spam an army of apostles and just send them all across to the other continent and see how much we can get. That might even be the plan. Let's go ahead and get you off that tile. Let's actually just sort of move you all up to the north. And then let's just go and keep buying apostles wherever we can. Because a religious victory is the one victory type that I haven't got yet. You being in the city is not terrible. But I prefer you in a position where you can actually do something. Can I upgrade another unit? How much would it be to upgrade you? 310. Oh, you're still asleep on the spot. That's fine then. Unit needs orders, so you can fortify. You can fortify. You, I guess, should just heal up now. We still don't have any iron, so I can't upgrade that to anything useful. And again, we do know that there were some barbarian quadriremes down here in the water somewhere, so we might end up even having to deal with those. But that should get, if we can keep our quadrireme alive, then we can get some experience on them. Now, we know that there is one civilization being eliminated, but there is still one we haven't met in that case. Unit promotion on our apostle. Operates as a medic. Okay, fine. And this guy is going to convert spread religion 2 extra times. I do want to try and get some, if possible, that have better strength. But what I intend to do at the moment is to just try and get like a little army of them. Because that way, if you do run into somebody else's apostles, you're much more likely to be able to deal with them. There's a quadrireme over there. Can't reach you on this turn, so I'll just back off slightly. Is that a goodie hut? There's a goodie hut up there that I've missed. Might be able to race that scout to it if I'm lucky. But that's all we can do on this turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.